doing some painting in the house. This is a winter is a good time for me to do some work in the house, so that's what I try to do. Can't work on the boat, gotta work in the house. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Just cleaned up the driveway with the snowblower. Not much going on with the boat right now. Not really the time of the year to be working on the boat. Things are too cold. I got plumbing and woodwork to do, so it's not a good time. So anyhow, we're heavily into winter right now, so another month and a half maybe we'll be doing better when it comes to temperatures. So I'm not sure I'm sure people from all over the world eventually will see some of this. So this is Canada, winter, east coast Canada, and so we had lots of snow there the other day, yesterday. There's some logs and my sawmill buried up. Lots of snow on the roof. There's the mast. Mast's all buried up there. Just on enough incline that in case water gets inside, it'll run out. Just barely enough incline, so no worries there. Mast's all buried up. So every time it snows, I gotta get up on the boat and clean off the snow because it weighs down the plastic. But anyhow, as soon as the weather breaks, you get some warm days, which it's almost melting right now. Actually, it's getting wet on the deck here. The snow is starting to melt, so it's good. Trees are all weighed down. We had rain and wet snow, and then it turned to snow or dry snow, and it blew a lot. So it's our fire pit over there. So anyhow, lots of snow here. It's a winter wonderland. So hard to do boat work when it's like this, but sure pretty out. I think I see some tracks of deer back here, and yeah, we got lots of deer in our area, so it looks like they've been coming through here, and you see there in the snow. So anyhow, just spent a couple hours cleaning up the snow. Second time actually for this snowfall, because I had to clean out to go to work. So that's it. It's always something. So pretty soon, another few snowfalls hopefully, and we're at we're in January now, so February, by March we've started getting some warm days, and boat work's going to start happening pretty quick there. Got everything, got lots of stuff bought for it, plumbing, hot water tank, all that stuff, lots of gear, pumps and stuff. So anyways, we're just itching. Got a new hot water, or a new bladder for the tank there. So yeah, we're itching to get going on that. Stay tuned. Yeah. That plastic's holding up pretty good. Pretty good. So we're watching for deals over the winter, and I found a 270p Seabright tender, rubber dinghy, Zodiac, whatever you want to call it. And it comes with a 5 horsepower Honda, 4-stroke, perfect, ideal. So we pick that up over the winter, and we store it, of course, and then in spring we take it out, clean it up, and take it for a spin in the harbor next nearby where we're living here. So. How do you feel flying around in the boat here?
Very comfortable.
We're not getting up on planes. Not going. Slow and steady.
Yeah, nice and leisurely.
It's a great day in the water though. Well, hello again. It's been a little bit. Been very busy. Not a lot going on, but a little bit going on. Switched jobs, so a little bit of work going on. Anyways, the work is resumed on the boat, and I haven't been filming much because it's been very tedious work and patient trying, I guess, slow work of trying to get the bathroom in order. So we'll go have a look at that now. The old septic or sewer is now filled up. That one I gotta reuse. That's for the sink, and this is a big one here. So I got a little bit of more work to do with that. So I get that filled in with fiberglass. I'll show you some other stuff up here. Yeah. So then up here, there's some work's been taking place. Here's where we had 2 holes. One was the septic, I guess, suck out of the tank, holding tank, place where that can be sucked out, and place to fill water for the septic tank, or for flushing the toilet, I guess, or something. Yeah. Anyways, so I just got a bit of filler on that now, so I'm just gonna sand that off. Just that, and then up front here, I don't want to take this shelter off yet because we're probably gonna be here for another winter. You can see the places there I filled in fiberglass because there was a bit of a leak. That was something that was bolted on there. I don't know what it was. And it was taken off and filled, but to fill some of the holes were cracked. And so I dug them out, filled them. That's a bit of Bondo there. I need to have sanded off. Okay. I'll see if this paint has been dry. Alrighty here. So, still waiting to do the water system, so that involved taking care of the washroom here. So, let's see. Oh yeah, paint's dry. So I cleaned all this up. Took out the chain plate mount. That was wore pretty bad. So here's the underneath of those holes. I was showing you up top. So I got those filled. I got a little bit of work to do underneath here. And so I cleaned all this up, cut this off, because that was a piece sticking out there from all the sewer part. So now I got a drop shelf here, and a front here, and a cupboard that will fold out. And then the hot water tank's going to sit here. Yeah, so I got that cleaned up a little bit there now. Here's the plate. So I needed some welding, so I did that. That was boring stuff to show you. So actually, it was worn out or rusted. So I welded it, filled it in with welding, didn't paint in it. So anyhow, Gonna do some more painting there once I get that back up. So this is what I've created. I got some work to do here. Fill this stuff in, fiberglass and stuff, paint it. I'll make it look pretty. Try to make it look nice like this. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. But yeah, I just created a cupboard here, and it opens up just something like that. For I don't know. We're gonna have a composting toilet, so we need a place to store sawdust. So maybe that's what we'll do with this space. And the toilet's going to go here. You got to build that. It's going to be movable, so you move the toilet out to have a shower, push it in put it in there for the rest of the time. Yeah, the toilet's going to be small, compact. So yeah, that might be a place to store the sawdust or whatever you're going to put over the toilet. Anyways. We're gonna do something with that space, make a cupboard of some sort. Hot water tanks going up here, and this is the vanity area. I don't know if we'll put a mirror on there, or there was a mirror on here. It wasn't very big, so I don't know what we're gonna do back here. We'll see. Well, after a few days of sanding and fitting and really slow, boring stuff, I'll show you what we got going on here. So this is the drawer that's going in there. I won't put it in there right now because I got wet paint there. So anyways, everything's looking pretty good in here, or much better. This is where the hot water tank's going to sit. A hole there for the plug, hot, cold, and pressure relief. Chain plate mount is put back in. This was really eat out with rust, so I built it up with some welding. That's all good to go now. And ready for the sink. This is all going to get painted again, so I got 2 coats of paint on that. We're doing some plumbing now, so anyhow, exciting stuff. So anyway, the plumbing in this boat's going to be better than what's in my house right now, so we're going all out with so I'm just going to go with PEX. It's just easy to do. Anyways, the tank is in, original tank. Over there is the tank bladder that I bought. It's supposed to be the same size as this, but because of the shape, it won't be able to fill up all the way. So that's up there, which it didn't have, so that's an addition. So another day, another task completed. Anyhow, I just want to show you what it looks like with the hot water tank in there. It's turn some light here. Fastened to the wall. Cold water in, hot water out. Pressure relief valve just going down. It'll just go down the sump. So hot and cold there. I got hot there. I'm waiting to hook. That's a T for this sink. Waiting to do any more because now I need to go around the hot and cold. I got the cold, of course, coming in to the tank. So it needs to come back. The hot needs to come back around underneath the main tank, along here, all the way along right to the kitchen sink or the galley sink. So I'm not near ready for that yet. So I can hold on to plumbing for that right now. So, anyways, now here this looks like a mumble jumble, but it all should work. So I have 2 tanks, two valves here. So on and off for each tank separately in case I have trouble with one tank or the other. I can turn it off or whatever. So it's coming up and it's feeding here 2 into 1. 2 into 1 here. And then we have the strainer, which is right here. Strainer for everything. And then that's going into the pump. That's to feed the pump. Pump's right here. And it's coming out of the pump. First thing I want is the accumulator.
Anybody that don't know, it's like a big spring. It just limits the cycling in and out of the water pump. So it'll pressure up. There's a bladder here that you put air pressure in, so it'll use that to compress the air, and then it'll just limit the in and out, on and off of the pump, more consistent water pressure. And so then out of that, of course, then we're down, then we're coming up here, following along, then we're going over here, all the way around underneath the front. We're teeing off for this valve, for this sink here. We're teeing off on the cold, going up, we're feeding the hot water tank here with cold water, and then we're coming out with hot, and then it comes back down, it's red, it's hot, so then we're gonna tee off. We're going to tee off here for the sink right here, and then we're going to carry on this one. So anyways, took a little bit of time. Now that hose there, the big hose, that's for the feed. That's for the fill here. So I need a fitting. I'll get that in a couple days. That's going underneath up through the fills up front here. So now I got this mounted here. All this stuff is mounted in pretty secure. No electrical done yet, of course. Just secured the tank back down. So now I can bring in my floor here for this and put it in, so then I can work. So I got a bit of work to do up there. I got that hose to put on. I got that door I could make. Yeah, I got these shelves to put back in along here. I got this thing up here to put up underneath. This thing up here needs to be all. I fixed the holes outside, so I can plug some holes here, and yeah, screw that thing back up. So a bit of work to do in here. Then I'll be moving along, and then it's going to be kitchen or galley work. So we'll see. Probably won't get to that in the next couple days, because I got to go away to work again. So we'll see. I hear the clock ticking in the background. So this thing has been, I just wound it up. It's got a key there. Just wound it up a couple days ago, and it's working. And it's a weather thing here. This seems to be working as well. So it's pretty interesting. This old stuff still works.